Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. So the handstand is a skill that needs to be learned and developed. And the interesting thing about a handstand is that it's actually not strength based. So once you get good at performing the handstand, you'll realize it doesn't take that much strength to hold yourself up in it. The thing that some people fall into an issue with is that they don't have enough strength to start training it and to get themselves into it initially. So in this video, I'm going to show you some drills that'll help get you to that point where you can start training the handstand, having enough strength so you can develop over time. The first drill that we're going to do is elevation and depression of the shoulders. So you can do this with holding something in your hand or not. So what's going to happen is you're going to take a stick, you're going to put it up over your head, and while you're in this position, you want to make sure that you are in a posterior pelvic tilt, and we want to try to get our arms into flexion as much as we can, so 180 degrees up over our head. So while we're holding this position, what we're going to do with our shoulders is we're going to elevate the shoulders and then depress the shoulders. Elevate the shoulders, depress. We're going to hold for 2 seconds in elevation, 2 seconds in depression. This is a very small movement, but it's going to help train and give you some shoulder awareness, because when we're in our handstand, you're going to want to make sure that you are elevating your shoulders up towards your ears as you're upside down. So that drill, you can do 10 to 12 repetitions for 3 sets. Do that 3 to 4 times a week initially. Okay, our second drill is going to be a pike hold. So what's going to happen is I'm going to come to the ground and I'm going to go into this almost like downward dog position. From here, don't worry about straightening out the knees. That's not important. What we're trying to do is we're trying to stack our shoulders over our hands. So I'm going to put my hands down about shoulder width apart. I'm going to drop my head. And from here, I want to try to push my torso forward. And I want to elevate. So I'm going to elevate my shoulders. And then I'm going to build up the strength to be able to hold myself in this position for 30 seconds. Pushing, locking out my elbows nice and straight, and keeping my shoulders elevated. That's our second regression. Now from here, we're going to start working our way towards the wall. So we're going to start in this hollowed plank position. And the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to get comfortable just walking your feet up and down like this. So this can be scary for some people if they've never done this before. One common mistake is that people will just drop their feet down. We want to make sure that you are controlling your descent the whole time. So you're going to walk up and then you're going to walk the feet down, taking steps. So you're placing your body safely. So what we're going to do is, the next progression from here is walk the feet up and then walk the hands in just a little further. You can keep your knees bent and you can hold this position. Once again, I'm elevating my shoulders, trying to keep my elbows locked out. And then I'm going to walk my hands and feet back down to where I started. So again, you're looking to build 30 seconds of strength in this position before you can move on to the next modification, all right? So once you're comfortable with that, then you're going to continue to walk up to the wall. So here we go. You're going to take your steps. You're going to step with the opposite hand and foot. You're going to walk your hands as close to the wall as you can get. You want to point your toes. The only thing that's touching the wall is just the toenails of my big toe. And then I'm going to walk back down. Notice how I'm walking my feet. And I'm ending in this hollowed out plank position. Shoulders are protracted. my hips are in that posterior pelvic tilt. All right? Now you would do 3 to 5 repetitions of that. That is called a wall walk. You walk up the wall and you walk down the wall. Our final progression to help get us strong enough to be able to hold handstands is the chest to wall handstand drill. So you're gonna walk up the wall, you're gonna get your chest to the wall, and then from there, you wanna see if you can build up a minute's worth of power. So you wanna see if you can stay in that position for a minute. So again, starting here, you're gonna walk up the wall, getting as close as you can. Only thing that's touching the wall is my toes. I'm elevating my shoulders, trying to keep my elbows straight. And then from here, I'm just gonna try to hold as long as I can. Ideally, you wanna get to a minute. Once you're done, you're gonna walk down the wall. Like so. So one thing that I haven't mentioned in these 2 latest handstand videos is that before you do any of this work, you want to make sure that you're warming up your wrists. So click on the link up above to find a nice wrist warm up. I'll also put some links in the description, things that are related to the handstand, things that you might need to know. Be sure to watch the video that's on the screen right now to learn more ways to incorporate movement or exercise into your life. As always, this is Mini Movement Man saying be kind to one another and peace.